this might be you, an athlete struggling with ankle and knee issues just like I was for over 7 years. But the thing is, while you're still here stuck in that cycle, I'm now back playing the sport I love. And the reason I'm telling you this is not because I don't want you to get back or I want to brag. I want you to get back to the sport you love. And I want to share with you today some bulletproof truth that could help you on your journey. Because the truth is, so many athletes only have $20 to invest. And that's just a simple fact. So what's the most bang for buck you could do with those $20 to invest? Because you won't be able to invest in coaching, a program, or whatever. What can you actually do that could get you that breakthrough that you've been hoping for, that could get you to that next level? For most, it's simply going to be more healing and more range of motion, right? With the knee, with the ankle, we get more healing to that area, it's going to feel better. We get more range of motion to that area. That's what a joint is meant to have. Like, it's meant to have the full range of motion. But while this is some of the most important things, many athletes still struggle with those two. So what can we do? What will help us to actually get more healing, more range of motion? Let me break it to you. It's floss bands. And while the writing might not be too clean here, let me show you this clean roll of floss band. Now, there's simple reasons why floss bands will allow you to get more healing and more range of motion. First, it's going to support your joint, whether that's your ankle, your knee, it's going to support your joint, which will allow you to get into more range of motion safely and not feeling pain, because that's the second thing. More healing, most of the time, not every time, equals less pain. And if we get less pain, that's also going to help with our range of motion. And because we have that effect of really tightly wrapping that floss band around, then taking it off, we get a rush of blood flow to that area. And what brings healing? Blood flow, because it brings all the nutrients. Now, if you got to the point where you're like, okay, let me actually get a floss band, I've heard this over and over again, or it might be the first time even, but it's so convincing because, like, I'm not trying to sell you anything here, right? The floss bands, you can go on Amazon, you can find them. As long as it's a floss band, actually, it will help you, right? It will be able to do what we're trying to do with the knee flossing, with the ankle flossing. Knee flossing first. This one, you can have short range knee flossing, blend in a video, long range knee flossing, and that's like the more common use of it, actually, that longer range, that deep range, because the first benefit of the floss band here is really that it's a kind of mobile support for your knee, right? When you're coming back after a surgery, when you're coming back after injury, when you're just in pain and you can't work out too hard, the floss bands will allow you to go harder without working through pain because they're supporting your knee, right? In that case. Other thing then is that because it's elastic bands, we can really wrap them around tightly, really restrict that blood flow, right? And if you heard of blood flow restriction training already, that's what we're doing here. We're restricting the blood flow so that during the exercise, the blood just gets pumped and pumped into the area, but it doesn't get pumped out. So you will feel an insane pump in your knee, in your quads, for example, if you do the knee flossing. What happens then when you take the floss bands off is that loads and loads and loads of blood rushes directly to your knee, because that's where you restricted the blood flow, right? Rushes directly to your knee. The same applies for the ankle flossing, right? Because ankle flossing we can use for lower ankle sprains, we can use it for higher ankle sprains, depending on what you're dealing with or where your pain is. You can wrap it around more on the lower area, around your foot, around your ankle there in the lower part, or you can go for a higher one where you're literally just wrapping it around your lower leg, right? And getting the blood pumping there. Same thing after you take off the floss bands, boom, loads of blood rushes into the area, loads of circulation. And what does blood actually do for us, right? Blood gives the nutrients. Blood brings the nutrients to those tissues that we need to repair the tissues, that we need to eventually rebuild the tissues and actually get to a point where we're strong enough again, where we don't need floss bands anymore in terms of the healing thing. But I'm still using floss bands just to get that blood pumping in that area, right? And get that knee feeling really, really amazing. There's a reason why it's called floss band, voodoo floss band sometimes, because it can literally do magic. It can literally do magic. I'm not telling you this is the magic pill you've been looking for, but this could give you genuinely this breakthrough that you've been waiting for with your ankles, just not feeling it, like it's always lingering pain. Spam flossing every single day, multiple times a day. Knee flossing, spam it every single day. as long as you obviously know that you're recovering from it as well. For some knees, it might even be too much to do it every single day, but for most, every single day will work. And if you do short range knee flossing or just go to the range you're actually able to handle, then there won't be a problem, right? This is really to get that healing back to that area, to prepare your knee. If you're maybe even over that stage of healing, but you just want to make your knee feel good to then go harder in the exercise that are about to come in your workout, this is also going to be a game changer, right? We're using this for most of our clients. I'm using this for myself. World-class coaches are using it, and there is a reason for it. So I hope this helps. Flossing, floss bands, you can find them on Amazon. As I said, I'll put the ones I use in the description as well. But as I said, like, I'm not trying to sell you floss bands. I'm trying to sell you better knees and ankles, right? But in case that you want to use the exact ones I'm using, go and get them. Put the affiliate link there. Can support me on the way as well. But this is really, the truth is what it's all about, right? You've watched this video until here and you're on this journey. We're together on this journey and we want to see you back playing and enjoying the sport you love. And this could be a game changer, but obviously stick around for the coming days, because maybe it's another thing. Maybe it's that thing, but then there's another thing that's going to come up. It's really a stacking of knowledge, right? Because I can't really give you all the knowledge in one video. That's why we're doing this series, and it's so important for you to actually stick to this and stick around and make the notes and actually put the work in and trust the process, right? If you're sticking to what I'm saying here with these things, we've helped over 150 people get back to the sport they love, right? Within the last year. I'm now at a better point that I've ever been in terms of how I feel in my body, how I'm moving, and it's only going to get better and better. And yeah, I'm glad to have you on this journey here again. Day 4, Bulletproof Truth. See you on day 5. Bye.